Currently, the largest petrochemical complex in Latin America is located in Bahía Blanca. Its availability of natural gas, a deep water port, electricity, access to various means of transportation, and qualified human resources have all been essential factors in its development and further growth. At the end of 1995, this city was chosen by the United Nations for Apell process implementation in Argentina, mainly because of the strong support the idea could obtain from both port industrial area authorities and companies. From its inception and until the middle of 2000, the Apell process concentrated the responsible effort and astounding participation of all members involved. The local government, the companies, and the community, well represented by different sectors and institutions. A wider, more effective influence reaching community neighbors in general was still necessary. Within this context, we focus on some important objectives. The development of a complete and detailed risk analysis study with the help of prestigious international entities, the use of tools such as Cameo and Marplot, and the adequate provision of both equipment and training to organizations acting in reply to emergencies. Agreements were also signed with NFPA for a teacher training program called Learn Not to Burn, aiming to foster prevention awareness very early in childhood. In August 2000, two environmental incidents took place in companies within the complex: a chlorine release and 8 days later, an ammonia leakage. Even when this episode did not have any consequences for the population nearby, they did have a negative impact on relations between the industrial complex and the community, as well as a strong questioning of both public authorities and Apell's effectiveness. As from that moment, rebuilding trust and improving communication with the community has been the most immediate objective for companies and authorities. On the one hand, the community became suddenly aware of their immediate need for participation and the importance of having adequate information about self-protection measures and how to implement them. Some of the actions taken for strengthening Apell included hiring a full-time technical administrator and the rapid attention given to community demands related to information and training. Within this context, a door-to-door visiting plan with visitors providing information and personalized training about self-protection measures was put to work. A community siren was installed to alert the population in situations that could have any effect on the neighborhood in case of a technological emergency. Also, places for sheltering in community schools and sports facilities in the area were selected and adapted. These self-protection measures were demonstrated in 21 schools with about 5,000 students and 600 teachers participating in different drills. All these have further demonstrated Apell's dynamic and participative character, showing implementation of actions and changes in courses of action as required. Technical, human and economic efforts have allowed Bahía Blanca to be at an astounding and unique level in this field, which now calls for the redoubled dedication from all members participating in this project so as to apply best what has been achieved so far in spite of all difficulties encountered inherent in all social processes.